Guys, so I'm back. I've not uploaded a video for quite a few weeks now. July and August are really busy times where I work. In September I've just been too tired and I've just not sort of been feeling uploading videos, but anyway I thought I'd come back with this update video. Obviously just to, like we say, update you on what's been going on and how all my animals are. So we're starting off with my 105 litre tropical fish tank. So in here I've got 4 silver-tip tetras, 2 males and 2 females. I've got 6 harlequin rasboras, and there are 3 otocinclus in there. They tend to hang around under the sponge filter there. So I've just done a little water change, so if the water's a little bit cloudy or a bit bitty, that's why. But yeah, so this is the tank. I've just done a bit of sort of cutting back of my plants and trimming these long ones down. So there, this isn't really taking off as well as what I thought it would be. And then I can never remember the name of my plants, but whatever this one is, that just does not seem to be doing very well at all. It's right under the lights, so I don't know. But yeah, here are my fish. This really brightly coloured one here, I've had a problem with him a couple of weeks ago. He suddenly got looked like an ulcer that came up on its side, and it went all white and fluffy and gross, so I was doing like the frequent water changes, and at one point I thought, oh, I might lose him, but no, he's recovered quite well now. As you can see, there's nothing there at all. Okay, so that's my big tank. Let's pop over to the little one. Okay, so we're here on my little, I think it's 28 litre. This is the tank that my better fish was in. So I think one of my last videos I uploaded, I showed that I'd actually gone out and bought 5 male guppies. As you can probably see there is only 4. So I had these 2 yellowish coloured ones. They weren't labelled as types or anything in the shop. This lovely split tail one, or layer tail as it called, and the white one. And then I don't know if you can remember, but I had a beautiful like bluey green coloured one, which was the same sort of size as this one. You've got more of the Dumbo-weird sort of fins, but sadly I lost him a couple of weeks ago. I don't know what was wrong. He was just sort of resting in that far back corner for a day or two. He was still eating and everything. There was no obvious sign of injury or illness or anything, and then like I said, a day or two later he passed away sadly. But these 4 are all doing really well. As you can see, they're reactive. And they're loving this little tank. I'm not sure whether I'm going to put the big one in my main tank, because I've noticed being in here they've kept all the plants really nicely clear of algae, and I do have a few algae problems in my bigger tank. I mean, you can see there's like a few little sort of spots in the silicon down there, but yeah, for the plants they've kept them really nice and clean. So I don't know, these 3 little guys will stay in here because I think my tetras in the big tank will bother them, but that big white one's probably just a little bit smaller than them, so I don't know yet. Let me know what you think I should do, I'm not sure. So that's my fish. Let's go check out on my tarantulas. Okay guys, so just do a quick update on my tarantulas. So we'll start with the small ones, my slings. I don't know if we'll see this one or not. This is my little, there we go. This is my little Gramastola rosea, and this is a red colour form. So it's made quite a good little tunnel there. And this one's like a little bulldozer, and it's so greedy. It eats everything I put in there. This is the only tarantula that hasn't actually molted in my care now. So yeah, looking forward to that one. Ignore this little one because that's in another video. This is my little Brachypalma classy. Little sling there. This one molted not long ago. So there's that one. Brachypalma auratum, which is, I don't know if you can see it just down there. And this one molted not long after the classy. And I do have their little molts. There's a little pile of molts here, and these tiny little ones just under there, they are the molts of those two. Green weevils there for these slings. Ignore this big tarantula here because I will do another video on this. So back to these two now. So this is Coral, which is my Brachypelma hamori. I'll just gently lift her up because she's, well, I say she, but it's just on the side. So there they are. And this little spider, little Juvie. So yeah, this is the first tarantula that I ever bought back in March. Got her from the spider shop. As a 6 centimetre juvenile. And this one eats and eats and eats. It was actually in one of these bigger tubs, like the medium size, but I never saw it. So I downsized it to this mini, and it's out and about all the time, as you can see there. I was really worried about this one because its abdomen was massive and it was like a really peculiar shape. But it kept eating and eating. I was actually quite worried in case it got an impaction. So I went on a couple of months of starving it, thinking its abdomen would go down, and it didn't. Then eventually it finally started showing signs it was in pre-molts. And then this one molted, I've got it written down somewhere, this one molted on the 13th of September finally. So there, I'll just see if I can turn it around, just bear with me. So there he or she is, finally beginning to get like the adult colouring in. The carapace has gone really dark now. So next up is my Grammostola pulchra. This one molted as well. I can't remember when this one molted. Oh, well, I actually did a video on it, sorry, reminding back. So if you look back in some of my previous videos, you'll see the video of this little one molting. When I first got it, it was out all the time, and then it was constantly just hiding under its little cork bark hide here, and then since molting it is out and about constantly. It's quite skitty, but it is always out and about, and it loves hiding under these little leaves here now. So next one is my Brachypelma amelia, which you can see just down here. Now this is one that I bought as a bit of a grown on sling from the BTS. It molted within a week of me getting it home, and then this one actually surprised me and molted on the 20th of August, and I wasn't expecting it because it had been eating. So yeah, so that was quite a nice surprise, and it's getting nice and big, very, very skitty. But you can see it's made this tunnel that goes all the way down and then around there. This one only comes out at night though, when, like I said, it's very skitty. When I put the tub back, it'll probably dart back under its hide. But beautiful, getting the nice adult colours coming through. Sorry about the glare off the flash, but you won't be able to see otherwise. Okay, so the next tarantula is my biggest, which is my Brachypelma albiceps. And this is one that I bought from the BTS as well. This one molted sort of recently. This one molted the 18th of August. And again, I didn't really know it was in pre-molt, it didn't look like it was. I'm getting really good pictures, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's black, its legs are a dark velvety black, a beautiful sort of golden tan coloured carapace, and the red hairs on its abdomen. There we go, so that's it with the little window of the lid open. You can actually see it against this in the background. Here, sorry, this is its molts. Yeah, I did a video on this one as well, and the molt showed up that this is a male, so it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, now this is my scorpion, it's the Asian forest scorpion, Heterometrius. Well, it's one of those species. I'm not quite sure what species it is, to be fair. I'm sorry, that's all you're going to see of it. There was its little claw just down there. But this is its enclosure. I still haven't put it into the sort of bioactive setup I've done for it yet. So yeah, when I first got it, it lived solely under this log, and then one day it decided to burrow under there, and that's where it's been since. Excuse the dirt and the water, it's constantly going in there at night. Filling it back up again. So this one, every time I took the lid off, I think it just learnt that it meant food and it would come out to me. And then I disturbed it one day because I was worried if it was going into pre-molt or it went off its food. So somebody had said, could they get a picture of it? So I disturbed it quite a bit and that frightened it. And it stopped coming out to me. And then just recently, just like that, you saw that little claw there, I know it's not coming out, but just recently it started to do it a little bit. That'll, as soon as I take the lid off, its little claws will come out like that. I do see it at night, but again, if I touch the tub, it darts back under there, so I try not to disturb it too much. And last of all, these were my rainbow millipedes. Got to be honest with you guys, I've not had much luck with these at all. I bought, I bought two from the BTS, a male and a female, because they were mating. And then I bought about 6 or 8 more off an online shop. Not going to name them, but there was one that was DOA, one died the next day. To be fair, the provider was really good. They did send me ones out straight away. Well, not straight away. They told me they were going to send them out straight away, and it was a few days later and a couple more emails off me to get in touch with them. They sent me a couple more. There was another DOA in that one, and I'd bought some for me and some for my friends. So I passed some on to my friends. Some of them have died, and to be fair, I haven't seen any sort of movement or anything. I found my male dead a couple of weeks ago, sadly. I keep putting cucumber in there. You can see there's all leaves and wood and things like that are in there. But I just haven't seen any movement for ages, so not really had much luck with the rainbow millipede. So I think I need to do a bit of. I've been reluctant to dig in because I know obviously you're not meant to disturb them if they're burrowed, but I think we're going to do a bit of digging in just to see if I can see any of them if they are alive. But yeah, I don't think I'll be having any again. They're beautiful little creatures, but I just don't seem to have had much luck with them. So that's it then, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this little update video. Let me know which one of my animals, one of my pets, was your favourite, either one of the tarantulas, the scorpion or the fish downstairs. Thank you very much for watching and bearing with me, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Okay, thanks, bye guys.